everybody, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Good evening. I hope this evening finds you well. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this evening. I'm happy to have you here. And I have some really exciting news. I know last week I kind of tantalized you a little bit, letting you know that a good friend and medium that I know, her and I are hosting a retreat in Canada in this October. And the good news is I've got all the information up on my website. It is live. You can sign up to join us the weekend of October. I believe it's, now I'm blanking on the dates. I believe it's the 13th and 14th. It is a weekend. It might be 14th and 15th. I think that's what it is. But go to my website, check it out, wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. You'll find all the information. There's a special tab right there that talks about the Angel Within Retreat. It's going to be a beautiful weekend of healing and making new friends and diving deep into our soul's calling. There's going to be some meditations and some great guest speakers. So don't miss out. Again, we've got it live on my website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, but hope to see you all there in Canada in October. All right. So tonight, the topic is all about taking care of ourselves. Perfect after I've just talked about the Angel Within Retreat, which is all about self-care, right? And loving yourself. And a big part of that is being able to be open to receiving. And I pulled some cards this evening. And again, they are right on with the topic of talking about the Angel Within Retreat. But the two cards I pulled are called Relax and Available. And so relaxing is all about diving deep into how you relax, how you relax and you sleep well, and taking care of you, asking and receiving all of the blessings that come with relaxation, and knowing that every moment is presenting itself with ease and with blessings. I thought it was a beautiful card. The second one is being available and open. And not only being available and open to receive blessings, but open and available to receive all kinds of information, right? Knowing that the most baffling problems will come to fruition as long as we are available. And being available also means being open, quieting the mind, relaxing and being in the moment. When we can relax and we can be available and we can calm the mind, that's when all the information can come to us. It's going to be all of the ideas that we've been asking for, all of the information, the questions being answered, right? And again, all of these come in steps. So you have to be patient because you might get little pieces of information at a time, and it's all within baby steps. The universe gives us everything that we need, but it's in little chunks, little baby steps. So, asking a question about something, you may get the spark of an idea, right? And then that will lead to something else. It may lead to research, to answering a question. It may be just a step in the direction to get where you're going. But all of that comes from being in that relaxed state, being able to receive and being open and available to receive. So as humans, our brains go 90 miles an hour. I know mine does. I know that I am a horrible overthinker. Sometimes the overthinking is a good thing. Sometimes the overthinking can work against me. However, it's about stopping and letting that mind go, releasing that mind and being in that peaceful situation. And to get there, for me, it's being able to find the silence, the quiet, right? It's about me being able to go shut the door, turn on some great relaxing music and get into meditation. Or it may be going out into nature and touching a tree. That's another one of my big ones is getting out and being in that the natural environment around the trees or around the river. So whatever it is that you need to do, maybe it's getting in the bathtub, whatever it is that you need to do to be able to shut the brain down, quiet the mind so that spirit can come in, your angels can come in and give you the guidance and the inspiration that you've been looking for and asking for. So again, the self-care comes back in as receiving, right? We all have to stop. And, my husband and I even got into conversation about this, about I don't always give myself the time that I need each day. And so it's about carving that time out for yourself. It's that self-care. It's what keeps us balanced, aligned, and keeps our sanity. So very important to give yourself that time, that self-care that you are needing each day, each and every day. It's so important. And calming that mind so that you can receive, so that you can think clearly what your next step is going to be, and counting our blessings and our gratitude, no matter how small that is. I've been trying to do a daily practice of waking up and really embracing blessings. Looking at one or two things that I am really deeply grateful for. And they can be anything. It doesn't have to be large. It could be as easy as, having the alarm clock to be able to wake you up in the morning to get you going and off to work and to school. Well, I guess school is out right now for the summer, but for those, taking summer classes, it's the simplest little things, finding the gratitude and finding the blessings and feeling that deep, deep within inside and letting that come out. And as you let that come out, right, it shifts and it changes our body chemistry and our dynamic. And it starts us off on the right foot each and every day. So a lot of information there, but the whole premise behind it is the self-care and being in the awareness and being open into receiving what it is that the universe is bringing through. Okay, so be kind to yourself, because you are the only one that can give you the love that you are needing in the moment. And so it's really important to have that self-love and to have that self-care to keep you in the healthy mindset and also the body healthiness mindset. All right. Well, right now we have a caller on the line. We have Lindy in Ocean Shores, New South Wales, Australia. Good evening, Lindy,
Hello.
and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks for taking my call.
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, I'm at the beach.
What was that?
I'm at the beach. So it's a good place to be.
I'm jealous. I want to be at the beach. Good job in that self-care. That's awesome. Is it?
Will I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, I have a question about I'm looking for a house, and if you can see anything regarding that. I've made a big move, and I have to find my own home.
Okay. All right, perfect. Lindy, let me check in really quick to see what information the angels and your guides are bringing in. And as I do that, there'll just be a little moment of silence, and then I'll be right back with you, okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Lindy. So what I'm being shown is Spirit is really excited about this. They're already putting together like the perfect little place. I keep getting this feeling or the words around a little cottage, right? Um, Something very, very quaint and very homey. And it's like you're going to be so excited. You're going to be so excited with this. There's this feeling around it of something being yours, right? It feels like are you thinking about buying or renting? Because it feels like there's this energy around you actually purchasing a place.
I'm buying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm buying. Yeah, I've made a big move, though. I've made a big move up towards where my daughters live. And, yeah, it's very, yeah, I've just got to find out where I can fit in sort of thing and find a place.
Right. What they're showing me is that you're going to be very close to water with this place.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're close, like literally like on a river or a lake or something like that, or if you're just in very close proximity to one, but it feels like this draw to water, and this cozy little cottage kind of nestled in, and this homey, they just keep showing me like this very homey feeling. They're saying don't get too caught up in details.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I just missed out on one, and I'm like trying not to be so angry with myself.
Okay. So yeah, so that particular one that you were looking at, that wasn't quite right for you. There's another one that's coming up, and it's not too far behind. But they just keep bringing me back to don't get caught up in the details of it. Like take a step back and look at the big picture of everything. So
okay.
I don't know if you're getting down into the details of like what it looks like on the inside or what it looks like on the outside and the grounds, but they're saying those things can shift, okay? That you really need to be more from the eagle's perspective and like, or the hawk, right? And looking down on it and seeing the entire thing.
Okay.
Okay. So the other thing I keep hearing is get ready to move, because it's going to come fast when it starts happening.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And what you're going to find out is it's almost kind of like you found something and you're like, oh yeah, maybe, right? And it's like you put an offer in, or you talk to them about it, and then all of a sudden you guys are signing agreements and you're like, whoa, what just happened, right? It's going to be as easy as you can ever imagine. So when it happens very easily and very seamlessly, that's when you know that you are in the flow. That's when you know that it was meant to be, and it was brought to you. It's because you're not in resistance, you're in flow. And it's when you're in resistance and you think, oh, I really want that house, I really want that house, but it's like you're fighting every little thing, and it just seems like it's so difficult to get anywhere. That's not the one for you. Okay.
Oh, okay. So the one that I didn't get, was that not meant for me?
It was not meant for you.
Because I feel like, because I negotiated it, I had the papers to sign, and I just dilly-dallied. It had everything I sort of wanted, and I just didn't act, and I don't know why.
It's because deep down inside you knew that wasn't the right one. So it's like your soul was saying, nope, this isn't the right one. Even though your human self goes, oh yeah, it's got all of these things, right? It checks all my boxes. But for whatever reason, your soul is saying, no, this is not the right one.
Okay.
So, you know, when we go through a process like that, and this has even happened with me, right? You go through a process and you think, oh my goodness, this is the right one. You know, it has this, this, and this. It's got everything I want. And then something happens. It delays, or you maybe you take one day too long deciding, and then the opportunity goes away. And you know, you're frustrated and you're upset, but that opportunity wasn't the right opportunity for you. As much as we want to make it correct and make it right for us, it's not the right one.
Okay.
Okay. When the right one comes, so they're showing me the right one isn't going to be exactly what you think it's going to be. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they're saying take a step back and look at it from a different perspective. Because when the right one does come along, it's going to be very easy. Like I said, every step of the way is going to be like so easy. You're going to think, wow, how did that happen? That was so easy. Okay. So they're saying, let that process happen.
Okay.
I really feel like in the next month or so, something is going to come through.
Okay.
They're also saying open up, expand. They're saying like expand your search, expand your parameters. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that's not really what I want to do, but it's very hard to limit it to where I am looking, because there's not much there.
Okay.
So that does make sense. Yeah, even though I don't want to go, because if I go up a bit further, it just gets so busy.
Yes. Again, you know, they're saying they're just bringing me back to take a step back and open up more possibilities.
Okay.
They're saying that it's getting too narrow. Like they're showing me like almost like a funnel where it goes down and it gets really, really narrow. So you need to broaden that and open that up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's why I'm feeling like, you know, I should have just taken that other one, because there's probably not going to be another one for another, I don't know, year or something like that.
So they're saying it may not be in the location that you are hoping for, but the location is still going to be good. It's going to be a location where you think, wow, I never thought about living here, but it's working out really well.
Okay. And it's planned.
I'm also seeing that this, and it's really fuzzy because they're going kind of back and forth, and they're showing me that your final decision, but this also could be more like a stepping stone for you, right? This is going to get you into something, and then, you know, a couple of years down the road, another one, and they're saying the one that you're going to get is going to be great. You're going to love it. But then there could be one that comes down the road that would be even better, right? A better location. And it's almost like what they're showing me is almost like this is giving you a chance to really look at all the different areas, like here in the States, it would be like different cities or different towns around a larger town, right? And so it's going to give you that idea of like, I wonder what it would be like to live on that other side of town, right? Or the other side of the city. And it's going to give you this time to be able to explore and really give you that feeling of, this is where I want to be. But they're also saying, and this is why it's really going to come down to your decision, because the place that you're going to get right now, or in the very near future, is going to give you all of the things that you need and more. It's really going to be more of a choice of convenience and everything around it. Okay. So there's going to be another opportunity to come up, and it's going to be your decision as to how you handle that. And they say either way is going to be the right decision. Does that make sense?
No, that's a bit confusing. But okay, so I realize I have to let go of the one I missed out on, but I just can't work out why I didn't sign. And it's eating me. I don't know why I didn't sign it when it was so perfect for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what you can do is you can ask your angels and guides to cut the ties with that house, so that the one that is meant to be for you is able to come through. Because as long as you are still thinking about that other house, the one that is meant for you isn't going to be able to come through.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why I'm trying to get it out of my head, but it's just constantly there. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So continue. I don't know if like you have a vision board or if you've written something down about what the perfect house is or looks like or the location. But I'm being shown to remind you to, write down, or maybe pictures if you're a more visual person, and take pictures and put them on a visual board, or put up, write what it is that you're looking for in a house, and then put it somewhere where you can see it every day. Ask the angels for you to have that house, to bring that house to you, release it and let it go. But then every time you walk by, you go, yep, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me that house. That's perfect. Thank you. Right? And it just opens up the possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, so I need to sort of open up to places that I don't really want to live in. Is that what you mean?
So as far as releasing everything from the other house, you mean?
Oh no, just for my next home, the home I'm going to buy.
Right.
Do I need to be open to areas that I really don't want to live in?
Be open to all possibilities. Write down what it is that you're wanting. Write down the area that you're wanting to live in, but then be open to possibilities, because what they're saying is one thing is connecting to something else is connecting to something else. Okay. So be open to whatever it is that comes in and that they're bringing in for you. Okay.
Okay, and they're helping me?
Yes, absolutely.
I think I believe they're helping me, which is a comfort.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Lindy, we are coming down to the last couple seconds of our show, so I have to say goodnight. But I hope this has been really helpful for you.
So much. Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. Good luck.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye. That does it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do check out my website at wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. Don't forget to check out all the information about the retreat coming up, and have a wonderful evening. We will see you again next week.